And good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's going to be one of those days because I just asked David if I had my pants on right. So if you're waking up and you're feeling the same way, and that's okay.
If you're wondering that, you probably slept in your pants.
Well, I sleep in my pants, but
Well, you said if they wake up and find out they have their pants on the wrong.
Gotcha. I hear you. Yeah, if you wake up and you find, you probably slept in your pants, and we don't want to know about what happened last night. Anyway, good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning, just still at the beginning of our week. I hope everybody had a fantastic day yesterday. We had a great day, didn't we?
Had a lovely day.
Yeah, it was great. We got some snow overnight. We're up in Maine, in the upper northeast corner of the United States. And, a friend of mine, Michelle, was saying, it hasn't really snowed much all winter, but come February, March, that's when all the snow comes here.
March just tends to get hammered in March.
Yeah, that's really why I don't like winter. I love the snow. And
it just lasts too long.
But it lasts way too long where we live.
It's not like we don't like winter. We just don't want to be here when it happens.
Yeah. Or it's not that. It's the length. Like, I'll give you an example. California is starting to be spring. Everybody, so we're still in the depths of winter when they're looking at green grass and new baby goats being born. So, I mean, I love winter and I love the snow, but when it gets to be March, it can go away. Anyway, so just hopefully you're having a fantastic morning. Just really talking about, this morning in terms of walking on the earth like you're kissing it with your feet was the quote that I found this morning, and it resonated with me. And it just means that, walk in peace wherever you go. If something comes up, if somebody in line at the grocery store or in the car get you going, go within and know that, it's temporary. You have control of how you react to things. And you should use that and just, find your sense of peace and calm because it's in there and we all have control over that. We are the creators of our own life, and I say that every day. And we are ready for a fantastic workout, being the creators of our morning routine. And we're going to get started with a warm-up here this morning. Hopefully my cameras will stay. I got my blocks. We have different ways I have to adjust.
Look at that.
Wow. We don't tell each other. We kind of go on in the morning and we don't like meet up and say, hey, what color are you wearing? We just kind of get dressed and see how it goes. And a lot of times I'm like, ooh, okay, yeah, we're clashing. But today we're matching.
All right. Let's do it.
Everybody up off their feet. For a nice warm up. Drop down shoulders. So just gently dropping our shoulders down. You don't have to hop. You can go like this if you don't want to hop. It's early, 6 a.m. Actually, it's late for me. I'm up at 4:30. Awake at, 3. Like flicking water off your hands as you drop down your shoulders. You have your pinkies facing the floor. Nice, good grip with your toes into the sand. See, I'm pretending I'm at the beach with Luke and Luella. They moved to Mexico. What's the name of their beach? Escondido. I forgot. Beautiful. They moved to Mexico and they're on the outer coast of Mexico, and it's it's one of the 10 top surfing places in the world. Puerto Escondido, and it's gorgeous there. 5 miles of just beach, mountains behind them. It's just an amazing place. Do some head rolls, just getting our bodies warmed up this morning. Foundation of our day is warming your body up. I hope you're not just getting out of bed and just grabbing your coffee and going to work. You need to warm yourself up. it'll make a difference in your day. It really will. You'll have less injuries if you're physical working, or even if you're on a desk. I know when I was working for Verizon, we were using tablets all day long. We were at computers, shoulder rolls here. I was spending a lot of time hunched over because we had a tablet in front of us. So I'm like this, or on a computer standing. They really didn't have anything that was ergonomically correct. And when David met me, my shoulders, my upper shoulders were pretty rounded. It's not because of old age, although I'm getting up there, but it's because of the stature, the way I was standing, literally 8 hours a day, hunched over because I was looking down at a tablet. So if you're at a computer or if you're at a place that's not ergonomically correct, you need to get up and move around. You need to do work to combat the incorrect posture that you're creating.
It's like when your mom said, "Don't make that face or it'll stick that way."
Hip circles.
She was telling the truth.
Doing some
It's
hip
not true
circles.
just of your face.
Yeah. So, I'm slowly getting back there. My posture has improved a lot. Also, from not being on my feet all day long, we weren't allowed to sit only at break time. So I was literally on my feet day after day.
Well, part of having good posture is knowing what good posture is. And most people don't know what good posture is. It takes a while to learn that.
Yeah.
And the way to learn it is to put it under load so that you can feel it.
And the other thing is a lot of times especially when we're in a work situation where we have to work in a certain situation, we don't even realize we're unconsciously doing bad posture because I mean, that's what I had no idea.
Yeah. If you're not aware that it's bad posture, it's not going to change.
I literally had no idea that it was doing that to my. Also, working out incorrectly with weights, I think, had something.
Yeah,
to do
that's
with
just that actually accelerates it.
So,
I mean, it's one thing to have bad posture and not know it. But it's much worse to put it under load. That same bad posture, put it under load. Now you're just accelerating your injuries and maladies created by poor posture. So you really have to do it right, especially if you're going to put it under load. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Feet on either side of the belt.
Yep.
Sit back into your hips, 2 hands on the belt. Come on up. Let's do 20 swings to warm up. Here we go. That's 10. 15. All right, now bring it to the rack and squat. Uh-oh. Change hands. Change hands. We'll do 5 presses on each side, and then we'll set it down. 1. Change. Whoops.
A good little warm up. I'm just gonna check my. Hello, everybody. Evidently, what? So I'm gonna move. Let me see. I'm over here. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we're going to do something that's going to stretch our shoulders a little bit.
Okay.
Work on a lockout position.
So I'm gonna go down a little bit with my.
We're not going to use a weight for this.
Oh, good. Okay.
What I want you to do is this. You can fold your hands like this. I want you to do it behind your head. Yep. There you go. Now, look forward. Sit back into your hips. One. Try and keep your body as upright as possible. That's the challenge. You should feel this in your upper back. 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Let it go. Now, how's that feel?
Good.
Feel like it challenges your upper back?
Yeah.
So what we're eventually going to do is, from a pressed position, do our squats. And I like to grab a hold of this arm like so. And this way, in this fashion, you will really challenge your ability to get that to lockout position. We're going to save that one for next time. All right, are you ready?
What are we doing?
We're going to start with, you know what I'd like to do today? I'd like to do some doubles. Let's put the big one aside. And I'll take that 12. Grab a pair of doubles.
I like doubles.
So I have a pair of 12-kilogram kettlebells.
I need.
Individually, they're very light. Together, though, that's 24 kilograms. That's heavier than what I normally work out with. So although it makes it a little easier on the arms, it's much more difficult on the core and your lower body. So take your 2 kettlebells, bring them to the rack. Get a little bit wider than normal.
Because you have to swing.
Yeah.
2.
We're going to do 10 long cycles. So swing to the rack and press.
Okay.
Here we go. Swing, rack.
Press up down.
Okay. Swing. Rack. 2. 3.
Oh, I like doubles. I like doubles.
Yeah, doubles are good. How you feeling?
Good.
Okay, let's do.
Sip a little water there. We figure out what we're doing.
We're going to do double high pull. Same lower dynamic. Double pull at the top. Double press. Now, the key is don't come here with the elbows down. You want to swing, pull the elbows up high. And don't stop because the kettlebell will drop As soon as you get to the top,
Push out.
you have to push out. Kind of like a bench
Are we
press.
just doing these?
Yes.
And
Just
then,
high pull,
and then up and then
and
high
then
pull.
another high pull. We're going to do 10 of them. Here we go.
Okay.
How's that feel?
Good.
All right. Feel like doing something a little more challenging with them today?
Yeah.
Double snatch.
I don't know if I've ever done that.
You haven't.
Okay.
So this one,
I can do
we've
it.
gone down to a little bit lighter weight,
Yep.
but we have one on each side. So that's a new level of challenge. It's all right.
Sorry.
Need help?
Nope. I don't like.
I
I do
understand.
not like that.
Okay. So
Okay.
here's what it looks like. Same as the regular one, only two. So bring them to the rack. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I like that.
Good. Good. Whew. So that was symmetrical. One on each hand, both doing the same thing. What we're going to do now is we're going to work on a couple of things asymmetrical. So one is high, one is low. We're going to start with just our swing to the rack. So it's switch, switch.
Somebody yesterday I saw doing that in a lunge position.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, in a lunge.
Well, in not a lunge, in a squat
In a
position.
squat position and staying there.
Yeah.
Interesting. That would make it all arms. No momentum.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Yeah. So there's a few things that we do that aren't really technical.
Doing that, she was going like this, passing it through the legs.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying. That's a little different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Okay. So 2 hands, pick them up. Bring one to the rack. Now, you're going to sit, and then as you rise, you switch. And then again, and switch. 10 more.
I like that one.
Yeah. Whew. Okay. So, do you want to try going all the way to the top? You know what I'm talking about?
Well, you don't want to do that. You mean with one?
Yeah, let me show you what it looks like. It's the snatch. But
Yeah, I could try that.
I'm gonna watch, just so that we keep an eye on you. Start with one overhead. Now, you're gonna squat, and as you rise, switch them. It's in letting that top one start to fall.
Yeah.
Want to try it with the small ones?
No.
Okay, save that for another day.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have the coordination for that.
That's fine. That's one of the most advanced exercises you can do.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue with the doubles now. Put one handle east and west. Take the other one in your left hand. Hold to the rack. Step up to the kettlebell. Turn your feet 45 degrees. Press the kettlebell overhead. Hand on the inside of the thigh. Now this is what it looks like. Take a look at me, Kendra. I go down, grab the handle. 1, 2.
That's going.
All right. Let's do it without the kettlebell. Hand on the inside of the thigh, the hand up overhead. Look up and down and back up. Grip with both hands. There it is. You want to give it a try or you want to move on?
No, I'll give it a try.
All right. Now, key is keep your eye on the bell up top. Don't even worry about the one down below. Okay.
No, I'm just like trying to get my hips moved.
Forward here.
You mean forward?
Instead of going directly to the side, come forward here. Don't worry about looking at that bell down there. If you don't touch it, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
These anyway.
It's entirely fine.
Okay.
There is nothing wrong. These are not easy techniques to do. You can't see that kettlebell that's down there unless you look at it. And are you going to look at it? No, because you must keep your eyes on that top kettlebell. This is why
I could never go to the floor doing that anyway before.
Not yet.
I can only go to my knees at this point.
Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. These techniques should only be done to the degree that you are ready to do them. So, move one aside. Put the kettlebell towards your foot. Feet on either side. Turn them 45 degrees. Hand on
I was going to try it up in my arm.
Fine.
And not reach down to the floor, but with this in my arm.
Well, what I was noticing was that you're bending this other leg. So I was just going to work on fixing that piece first. Yep. So feet on either side of the kettlebell, close to your right foot. Turn 45 degrees away. Hand on the hip. Other hand on the inside of the thigh. Look up. Kick your hip back. Now, so here's what I see happening first. Your hand is going like this instead of straight down. Yes. Now go down and hold. Good. And now take the other hand, reach for the sky, and look at this hand. So that's your next key.
That's as long as far as it goes.
Absolutely. That's where you need to work. And now reach for your fingers to the sky as you pick up. Right. And now, so this is where you want to focus your attention right now on. Yeah. Right. Now stay right there for a moment. I'm going to just stay right there. I'm just going to push so that you feel the weight through your body. Now come on. Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense? Okay, the other side?
Yep.
Okay. These little windmills will give you the form necessary. Alright? So look at this back leg. You want to start with it straight up and down, and then kick it back. Think about trying to hit me with your hip. Get better, even more. Right.
This is able to kick my hips out.
No, I know. This is
the
point. The point of this exercise. In fact, many of the kettlebell exercises. The point of them at first is to be able to reach the correct range of motion of all the joints in your body. Correct range of motion and correct action. Once you've got that, then put it under load. So it's like, you know, what's happening here is this has to happen instead of this. So if I do this and then put it under load, now I'm extended over my center and now putting it under load. If I move my center back, then my body.
Yeah, so I understand how that's supposed to work.
Yep.
Sometimes our bodies don't want to
Absolutely.
move. Let me finish. Don't want to move the way we want them to move. So what do I do to get my hips to be able to kick back like that on a regular basis?
Do it without the kettlebell. So do the exact same motion, right? But what you do is you stand maybe, I don't know, 6 inches to a foot away from the wall. And then when you go down, make sure that you don't go here. Instead, you go here. Try and touch the wall with your hip. And you'll feel it really stretch the hamstring of that back leg
So
and the quadratus.
and so this is something that needs to be practiced on a regular basis.
Every day. Well,
Like
it all depends on.
I'm talking about me. So for me to be able to get my hips to move that way, I would probably want to practice doing that every day until my body goes, hey.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Mobility is key. And these things, if you do the exercise, it will improve your mobility. If you do the exercise incorrectly, it won't. So it's really one of those things where, I mean, nobody does these things perfect. Nobody does them perfect.
I think
To do them more perfect each time, that's the key. And that's really, it's just a matter of awareness. That's the beauty of the kettlebell, is that it's not just about putting your body under heavy load. It's about learning the proper way to put your body under load. And it's not intuitive. When you do it correctly for the first time, it feels wrong and weird. If it doesn't feel wrong and weird, you're just doing the same thing you normally always did. It's different.
There's a difference.
It's a big difference. And once you get it, you'll be able to utilize the extra strength that your body holds.
That's why it's not just a matter of getting a kettlebell and just swinging it around.
No.
It's getting a trainer or someone who knows specifically how to do kettlebell workout correctly.
A lot of people.
And for those of you who have tight hips like I do, you can work on that. It can happen. It just needs to be practiced every day.
Yep. Now here's a way to do it. Let me show you this. If I take the kettlebell, it's pulling down right now. So if I get into my side bend position and I kick, and I start by kicking my hip back, right? And then I just stop right here. Well, right now, this is trying to pull me down lower. I have to hold it back. So at this point, I can go and relax this muscle. Put my mind here and relax the muscle. And then if I can make it all the way to the ground, then I can pick up on the kettlebell to pull myself lower. But using the weight of the kettlebell to do the stretch.
And relaxing that muscle.
Exactly.
A lot of times when we're exerting a muscle, we tend to put tension on it instead of relaxing it. And you'll feel it. If you put your attention there, like David was saying, and you say to yourself, okay, relax this muscle, you'll realize that you're actually putting a lot of tension on it, which stops it from stretching.
You can't try to stretch. Stretching is an untrying.
Right. It's an allowing.
It's an allowing. It's an undoing. Right. And it isn't even really relax. It's more release. Right. And this is something I learned from Adam Misner, as a Tai Chi guy. If you want to get your body's joints open and energy flowing, it's not so much about relaxing them. It's about releasing your grip on them. You don't totally relax, but you let go of any tension that is greater than what is necessary for you to be able to hold your position. That's it. Which you'll find that most of your energy is being wasted doing things that you don't have to do.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Our past time.
That's
Thank you
okay.
so much for joining us today. My Facebook did not. My phone energy died.
Yeah.
So, but thank you so much for joining us today. Sending all of you love, joy, peace, and happiness. Some special healing energies for any of you who are suffering today. And I hope you join us tomorrow for some more lessons. David knows what he's talking about when it comes to kettlebell and how the human body works. So you're getting free lessons here every single morning at 6 a.m. to get your journey started, to get your foundation started for your beautiful day. We love you. Take care. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.